Elite Facts presents
10 secrets hotels don't want you to know.
10.
Your room is anything but clean. Let's be honest, we've all heard the jokes or even seen a report on your local news where someone checks into a motel with a black light only to reveal how clean a hotel room actually is. It's pretty disgusting to watch. You probably think to yourself that not all hotel rooms are going to be that dirty. Well, for the most part, it's not nearly as bad as news outlets make it out to be. However, that doesn't mean every hotel is keeping up with the levels of cleanliness you might expect. If they did, we wouldn't have television shows like Hotel Hell to watch and feel sick over. Most people who have guests come stay in their homes provide clean linens. When the guest leaves, you throw the sheets into the wash and remake the bed. It's a common courtesy you would expect from every hotel you've ever stayed in. Unfortunately, some hotels allegedly just remake the bed and only change the sheets when they're noticeably dirty. Seriously? Each hotel has its own schedule and personnel, of course, so every place is different, but one leaked cleaning schedule indicates that bedspreads, blankets, and mattress pads need to be cleaned only every 90 days. Yeah, I bet a lot of guests pass through hotels in 90 days. Can you imagine all the sweat, drool, and love that's been happening under those bed sheets? Yeah, we don't want to think about it either. Here's something you may never have thought of. Do yourself a favor when you're in a hotel next time. Make sure to wash your hands after using the television remote or bring a pair of latex gloves. God only knows what previous bookers have been watching on television, if you catch my drift.
9.
It's possible someone may have died in your room. Think about it. People die all the time. It doesn't matter where you are. Death is going to catch up with you. Sorry for being blunt, but it's the truth. Our point here is that plenty of people pass away in hotel rooms. It happens all the time, and hotels simply have to deal with it. Given the facts, it's likely you've spent the night in a hotel room where someone has once died. That isn't to say the hotel room is haunted. I mean, if you believe in ghosts, then sure, it's possible you could be staying with a ghost. Anyway, hotels deal with death so frequently, they have rules and regulations on how to deal with it, the most important of which is total discretion. Of course, discretion is not always possible. At the Beverly Hills Hilton Hotel in Beverly Hills, for example, Whitney Houston's body was found in the bathtub in 2012. Her death was highly publicized, and as a result, demand to stay in room 434 skyrocketed. We're not even joking. People are sick enough to stay in a room just because a celebrity died there. The hotel decided to do the smart thing and retire the room and completely remodel it so that it no longer resembled the location of her death. This is just one example of many celebrities who've passed away under hotel accommodation. In such cases, the death is an unwanted draw for the hotel, but most hotel deaths slip under the wire, meaning you may never know that the room you're staying in for the night was the last place someone else ever stayed in. It's really freaky when you think about it.
8.
There's no such thing as a lost and found box. If you've lost your smartphone while at a hotel, you might as well not bother looking for it because it's long gone. Most hotels and their staff are on the up and up. People know that stealing from someone staying in a hotel room tends to point the finger at the only other person who had access to the room, so most folks working for the industry do not steal from guests. I mean, it's common sense, right? Well, there are exceptions, and in the case of hotel theft, these exceptions are quite varying. There's a reason most hotel rooms come with a safe now. Don't be scared to start using it for storing your valuable items such as phones, passports, money, etc. Not only do people sometimes take things from a room when they shouldn't, people break into hotel rooms more often than you might think. And believe us, we'll be getting into that later. All we're saying is keep a tight lock on anything valuable. Use the safe the hotel provides, or keep all important possessions on you throughout the duration of your stay.
7.
Booking fees depend on the time of day. Okay, so let's move away from the grim stuff and move on to something that may help you when booking a room for an upcoming holiday. According to the Daily Mail, so take this with a grain of salt, rooms are more expensive when you call in the morning to book for that night. The best time to call is between around 5 and 6 p.m. when no-show reservations are freed up. However, if you leave it too late, the hotel will know you don't have many options and may increase the rate.
6.
Prepare yourself for break-ins. Okay, do you really think a hotel is going to have this in the description on their website? The Marriott is a 5-star hotel that includes a fantastic bed and breakfast, free Wi-Fi, free television, and we've only had 23 break-ins so far this year. That's 5 less than last year. Yeah, they're not going to include that in their descriptions. So always expect the unexpected. The best and safest bet in preventing this is to take that do not disturb sign that comes with the room and just leave it hanging on the door all day. Whether you're in the room or out, always leave the do not disturb sign on your door. It's more likely your room will be broken into when no one is there, so give off the impression that someone is in it at all times. It's said that the amount of break-ins in hotel rooms is increasing. Always take precautions, be prepared, and don't trust anyone easily.
5,
You can cancel your booking without being charged. Well, damn it, you're all set to take off for your weekend getaway, but now you have to work. On top of that, if you cancel the hotel room, you're going to get charged a cancellation fee. The best way to avoid that? Call the hotel and ask to change your booking to a later date. Then call back a few hours later, fingers crossed you get a different hotel employee, and cancel. The fee won't even matter because you've pushed out the date and thus the cancellation time.
4,
Check the seals on your minibar stock. Okay, this one is a little weird, but hear us out. People love themselves a minibar, but before you go rummaging through all the mini versions of your favorite drinks, check the seals. A hotel employee once found a guest had drank the whiskey. You're probably asking yourself, so what? He's just going to be paying a fortune by the time he checks out. Well, not exactly. It turns out that he peed in the empty bottle. If that wasn't bad enough, the guest then decided it would be a good idea to put it back in the mini fridge. The employee reasoned the guest was just trying not to get charged.
3,
Don't drink from the room glasses. Don't drink from hotel glasses. Seriously, no matter how tempted you are to quench your thirst, when you arrive, do not use the bathroom glasses for a drink. It's been revealed by several different news outlets that many hotel maids do not wash them out with soap after the next guest arrives. Hidden cameras showed maids who did clean the glasses using a cloth that had previously been used for cleaning the rest of the bathroom. Use bottled water or request plastic cups from reception to be safe.
2,
Hotels overbook and you could be relocated. Overbooking is actually more common than you may think. Many hotels make provision for the customers that do not show up in order to ensure maximum availability to its customers. A spokesperson for Travelodge said during an interview with a news outlet that, quote, "We make every effort to ensure that our customers are not relocated. In the eventuality that this should happen, less than 0.2% of our bookings are relocated, and we ensure that the process excludes disabled, family, and single female traveler bookings. We have a dedicated process and team in place who work around the clock to ensure that any customers who may be affected by this process are inconvenienced as little as possible. The team will contact the customer as soon as possible and arrange alternative accommodations as close to where they need to be. Any extra transport or accommodation costs are covered by Travelodge." Did I just do a commercial for Travelodge?
1,
Don't add your own items to the minibar. You may think you're being savvy when you bring your own items to consume in the hotel room as opposed to forking out for the expensive minibar options. Well, as you'd probably expect, hotels don't exactly take kindly to people bringing their own food with them, so if you plan on stocking up the minibar with your own stuff, beware. You could still be hit with a large charge, as some hotels charge you for placing personal items in the fridge. If you do decide to have something from the minibar, as we mentioned, check the seal is intact before you open. Some guests try to sneakily avoid paying for drinks such as vodka by refilling the bottle up with water, or sometimes something else. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and tap that bell button to get notifications about our latest videos. And thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more elite facts.